So today I'm going to be giving my honest opinion about the new Champions League format, the new format of the UEFA Champions League. And if you don't know, there's a new format of the UEFA Champions League, and this may have come due to the fact that they wanted to create something called the Super League, and the Super League is a competition where I feel the UEFA board just wants to create more money for themselves. But here's a clip that explains the new format of the UEFA Champions League.
2024-25 season sees the start of an exciting new era for the UEFA Champions League, UEFA Europa League and UEFA Conference League. Taking part in the competitions, though, remains open and based on sporting merit. From next season, the current 32-team group stage will be replaced by a league phase featuring 36 teams in each of UEFA's 3 men's club competitions. Each team will be drawn against 8 different opponents, 2 from each of the 4 seeding pots, playing 4 at home and 4 away. However, in the UEFA Conference League, each team plays only 6 opponents, 1 from each of the 6 seeding pots. Teams that finish in positions 1 to 8 qualify directly for the round of 16. Teams ranked 9 to 24 must face each other in the knockout playoff round to join the top 8 in the round of 16. Teams in positions 25 to 36 are eliminated from all competitions. In the knockout phase, all ties are contested home and away, culminating in a single-leg final. In the new league format, every match, every goal, every point and position in the ranking counts. The new system will ensure fast-changing and unpredictable standings, more matches between equally ranked teams competing for crucial points, with fans able to enjoy top clashes right from the first match day. 2024, a thrilling new future for European club football.
So there you go, that is the new format of the UEFA Champions League. And then let's just, does it actually help football? If you are to throw that kind of question to me, I will 100% disagree. And here's why. You see players complaining about the fact that and we are playing too much games. We don't like this. Please change this. Please reduce this. But UEFA found it fit to go and create a system where those players will have more games each week. Then massive injury will begin to occur. Players like Gavi, who are on injury for a long time, ACL injuries will be common, hamstring will be common. A lot of things will happen in football, and we are seeing referees also. Another problem in football also, referees taking harsh decisions, not actually reading the VAR properly. UEFA have just doing whatever they like because footballers are machines. They just feel footballers are machines and they can do anything they like. Fine, UEFA wants to create more money, but I think this new Champions League format is making the rich get richer. It's a scheme where the rich wants to get richer. And there are a lot to be said. There's a lot to be said. This format will not help small teams also. Now, the old format allowed Copenhagen to qualify. Now, big teams in this competition, in this new format, will not be eliminated because you have let's just put an example down. If Man United was crossed with Copenhagen again, let's just say Benfica, Sporting, or even maybe Ajax or Frankfurt in the ADCV right now, won't Man United qualify? Be honest. Won't Man United, a good Man United team will always qualify if they are being drawn against such clubs. That's why I pity clubs like Benfica, Sporting, Brighton, West Ham, and these are teams that actually go to South America, go to Africa, bring in talent, and then you know make the talent matured, and big teams comes in with big money and gets the player. And that's why I'm saying this small team have the opportunity now to not be in this competition. Every small teams will be they have the opportunity to be in this competition, but the big teams will always win because the big teams have quality. I'm not saying small teams do not have quality. Young talents will not be recognized enough, and that's where the small teams, I pity them, their talent will not be recognized because big teams will always eliminate small teams unless football is a very dramatic stuff where we're seeing small teams removing big teams, but it's rare. Is hardly heard because a good Barcelona team will remove a Galatasaray team. Honestly, Real Madrid will be removing RB Leipzig. So it's not helping small teams. This new format will not help small teams, honestly speaking, because I see big teams take the first position to the eighth. I see big teams still qualifying for the other eight in the playoffs. So small teams like Ajax, West Ham will just die down. And let's just face the fact this competition is not going to be tough. I see a lot of people saying it's going to be tough, it's going to be tough. If you are having um, big teams, at some point it's going to get boring. But when we have big teams and small teams, okay, we get to the point where we say, oh yeah, this is good, this is good. Then you discover talents. You see, oh, this guy is really good. Then those small teams you give them hope. You give them hope. They try their best in order to try and eliminate big teams. But we know that big teams will always eliminate small teams, but it gives them a significance that they truly matter. But when all small teams are out, big boys begin to face each other. And when big boys are in the competition, UEFA generates more money. People watch it. But does it changes football? There's no hope of small teams. Small teams are now wastes. That's what UEFA just tried to do with this new format. And I just feel this new format is like you hand over or you create something like a cream, you give it to someone, you don't tell the person the side effect, you just tell the person go straight in using it, and the person ends up in a bad way. But I don't know if we're going to be having big teams versus small teams. Definitely, I'm going to support the system because now they are trying to make small teams truly matter. But if it's big teams, sorry, I think it will be boring. It will be boring. Talent will not be discovered at all, and then this system, I will not like to see this system if it's big teams versus big teams. But if I see small teams, big teams, definitely, okay, yes, I'm going to, exciting. But at the end of the day, this system is not going to be competitive. Talents will not be discovered. Big teams will only truly matter in football. The side effects of this new format, or how will it affect football? That's what I want to point out to you guys. And I think this video is good enough to tell you the reasons and my honest opinion. But you can tell me your opinion in the comment section. What